Okay, grappling nerds. So today we have Gary Tonon versus Dylan Danis from Abu Dhabi 2015. Exciting match and a bit of a glimpse of things to come in terms of the leg lock entries from the Danaher Death Squad. So, match starts off. Tonon will be the far more fluid wrestler here of the two. Very relaxed, very fluid with his wrestling entries and takedowns. Also extremely wild, and he's happy to play the game from anywhere. So you can see there a flying triangle attempt, straight back up to the feet. Tonon will happily pull guard to get the action going, but also this rule set suits him. Under Abu Dhabi rule set, the first half of the match has no points, so it's submission only, so a lot of the grapplers will be a lot more fluid. You see Tonon looking for the over wrap there over the back of Danis' neck. That will become one of his Kani Basami entries in later years. Tonon sits the guard, back up. So you can see Danis has been pretty negative here with his play, just looking to hand fight. Looks for a little throw bypass there. You see Tonon's nice and relaxed. You see that right knee working as a post against Danis' left hip. Very underweighted frame. All Tonon is doing here is keeping the knees and elbows close to each other. And that way he's got solid frames to help to fight off the pass. Looks for the dummy sweep as Danis backs out. And we're back to the feet. That dummy sweep is a classic actually from Marcelo Garcia, who at this time is Danis' coach. Takes back out to the high crotch. Instead works for the Uchimata off the overhook. Lovely finish. Quick transition from Danis into the X guard and straight up into the standing position. Nice exchange. Again, Tonon sits the guard. Looks like he's looking to play a knee shield half guard here, or a Z guard, transitioning into a half butterfly and now a full butterfly. Now it's all about the upper body grips. Danis is going to pin the shins. And Danis is trying to go to a no-gi style under overpass here. Hard to pull off. But he is managing to dig under the hips here, and that gives him the space for that stack. Let's go back and look at that one more time. So as Danis is driving in, he manages to get his left hand in tight on the grip. So he's 2-on-1ing Tonon's right leg. This allows him to get some lift, but he actually overcooks it here and lifts Tonon too high where Tonon goes all the way underneath. You can see Tonon's left shin sneaking in straight away. That's going to allow him to retain the space. He can go directly into an outside ashi here. So as Danis stands, Tonon's looking for a knee bar attempt. He loses the foot, which allows Danis to turn to face. And now Tonon goes straight to the outside ashi. And he's got quite a tight bite here with the heel. He's going for a butterfly grip, but you can see that Danis has almost completely freed his knee line, and he has his left leg already posting on Tonon's butt, which is going to be a constant force to pull his knee out. Manages to get it connected properly now. Tonon switching to a knee bar attempt, but again the knee is almost gone. Tonon's thinking about going for the toe hold, but because of Danis' left foot, he's always able to pull that leg free. There's a constant pressure on that escape. So again, relaxed guard play here from Tonon. So Danis is again going to try and get in tight down the legs. Yep, going for the stack passes. He's getting into a good double under position here for the stack. Now single under. That's quite a tight passing position for Danis. Tonon's trying to keep his frames in place. He's actually looking to come over for what's called a funk roll here, where he'll pull Danis' leg completely over his head. There you go. And then use that then to usually stand up. That's more of a wrestling move. It's called a pass in wrestling. We call it a funk roll in jiu-jitsu. Okay, a bit more hand fighting. It's already been one close call now on the leg locks for Danis. Danis himself is known for a knee bar. So Danis sits the guard. Not really much hope of him winning the takedown battle against Tonon. Tonon goes for that rolling Kimura. Let's watch that again. So as Tonon approaches the seated guard, you can see the right hand looking at grip straight away. And he leads with the right shin. But he's going to go over the top here with his left side. There it is. So he rolls for the Kimura grip, but it doesn't get a clean bite in it as he goes. Danis does a good job of keeping his shins in tight to retain the space between him and Tonon. Manages to recover, and we're back to the feet. So what makes Tonon so exciting is he pulls off, or he consistently goes for these, I suppose, flashy techniques. But even though they're flashy, they are also extremely effective. Because it's so fast that it's hard to see, but the setup is there. Here's Enrique Sarajevo from Carlson Gracie Ireland in the background in the yellow polo top. Again, hand fighting. Danis isn't really making much of an attempt to go for a takedown. Tonon's actually offering him the body lock. And that will show you the disparity, oh beautiful, between the takedown attempts. Now, let's watch that again. Lovely little inside trip here from Tonon. Basically, an Uchi-gari in judo. Minor inner reap. And it's done from quite a distance here as well. This actually works nicely because Danis lowers his level. So Tonon ends up impacting him as he drives through for the Uchi-gari. Usually he'd be looking to come up in a single leg from this, but this takedown itself actually scores the takedown. Nice. Straight up onto the single leg. Dragging him back into bounds. Straight into a leg entanglement. So it's a battle here from inside position. Beautiful. Let's check that out again. So you can see the knee battle here. Danis is trying to keep his knees pinched as tight as he can to try and stop Tonon from getting the legs inside. But he turns and leaves one leg free. That allows Tonon to come over the top of the right leg, sorry, the left leg, and that allows him to wrap into the knee bar position or the inside Sengaku. So right now Tonon's in it's really a knee bar position, but if Danis turns within it, it becomes inside Sengaku, so it becomes heel hook attacks. So Tonon's trying to blast the knee bar onto Danis here at this point. That's pretty tight. Danis is alleviating pressure, trying to push the foot. He's also got his right foot again posted into Tonon's hip. Very close to a finish here. The foot's just a tiny bit too low for Tonon to get behind his shoulder. So the knee line is almost free. And there's the thing with knee bars. If you don't get it with the first bite, it's unlikely you'll get it with the second, because usually your opponent has arranged their defense at that point. You can see Danis constantly looking to post with his right foot. But there's the finish. So as Danis tries to rotate within the knee bar attempt, he ends up putting himself into an inside heel hook. Right there. So as he rotates to try and get a better frame to escape, his heel is caught here underneath Tonon's arm. So he forgets, he's so focused on the knee bar that he actually forgets about the heel hook. So he rotates himself into inside Sengaku. And from there, Tonon's able to put on a nasty, nasty heel hook. And that would have done some serious damage. As far as I know, Danis has recently got his knee fully reconstructed. I can pretty much guarantee some of that was from this match. Great stuff from Tonon.